Welcome
to Whips and Sips.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Shelly with very little voice today. So
we're not going to celebrate or anything.
if I'm quiet today, you'll know why. Oh, I got a curly Q.
I've got wings. Good morning.
Red Bull gives you wings.
It is December 30th. Happy birthday, Craig.
Hi, Craig. Happy birthday.
And
Craig's not watching this. Karen is, though. Hi, Karen.
Speaking of that, I have to tell you, we were lucky enough to spend Christmas at their house for the Hogans. Mm-hmm. You should have seen the things on her wall, Shelly.
Really?
Oh, my gosh. Of course, her stitching is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and her quilting.
Absolutely. And to have both of those displayed on her walls were absolutely beautiful. I should see if I can take you.
Does she do all her own finishing?
Some of it not. But, she just can whip those puppies out. So, but anyway, squirrel.
Someday we'll be retired.
You might be. We hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas.
When I'm retired, I'm going to buy a comfy chair. And I'm going to set up a stitching corner here for me, and I'm just going to come here and stitch all the time.
Oh, I can't wait.
Like how I didn't give you the option to say, no, you're not.
Come one, come all.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, fun.
It's been a while.
It has.
I'm trying to remember when we were here last.
And we are filming, it's morning, so we may have to cut in and out with customers. And, yeah, we had a blizzard. Well, for a day and a half. Yeah,
over the weekend, Sunday into Monday.
And I don't know where you are, but when they say a blizzard warning, that's usually when I think, all right, we're going to get it. Because there's nothing you can do about the wind blowing. So we were, in fact, I think I got a text. Are you in your chair and ready for the storm?
Yep.
So, yeah, bring it on.
I knew if anything was going to keep her, in her chair, it would be a good storm. So she needed a good storm. I hope we're not wiggling. I kind of think we're wiggling.
I'm sorry because I hit everything. We have a lot of things to show today. In fact, some of them we had to put back till next time. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Shelly.
Coffee today, by the way, because it's in the morning and because I got to keep my throat nice and warm. Hopefully, I can make it through this without having to stop because I have no voice, but she'd probably like it if I had no voice. So.
Well, your family's thanking me for it.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead. Shelly has some absolutely beautiful finishes.
I actually have fully finishes. Not anything I did because I don't do that, but...
Well, you stitched them.
I stitched them, yep. So, you want me to start?
You go, girl.
Should we go back and forth?
Let's go.
All right. All of mine are patriotic. I had a big run on patriotic middle of the summer. Well, when I started doing July stitching, I just started stitching patriotic and I couldn't stop. So, first one, My Country. You want to do it? My Country by Lottie Da. And by the way, Lynn finished all of these for me. Lynn is a local gal that does finishing here, and she also works for Justine.
Minnesota Girl Creates.
Yeah. That's by Lottie Da. It's on 36 count chamomile by Color and Cotton, and I used all the called for MPI silks.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, I have seen this done on Carol Saltbox's Flosstube for years, and I've wanted to do it, and I finally got her done.
All right. So, one.
Next one is called Patriotic Flowers by Sub Rosa. I put a little knot in that because it was so long. And Lynn made it into a little pouch for me, just like it shows on the pattern. I just loved the way it was here on the pattern. So, Lynn did that for me. And that is on 40 count vintage country mocha.
Oh, beautiful shop. Oh, I love that.
Thanks. I like it too.
Now you're going to go home and hang these all up? Or?
And then another Sub Rosa. I'll probably wait until summer. And this one's called Let Freedom Ring.
You're not going to do a patriotic walk?
Not yet. I probably will be able to eventually. Where is it? And that is also done on 40 count vintage country mocha with all of the called for over dyes. Actually, that's not true. I think I told this story before. The leaves in this are supposed to be done with palomino, but I pulled the wrong Weeks Dye Works. I pulled that Pamlico.
Uh-huh.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
But I liked it, so I just stuck with it. And it actually matches the same color on the back in that stripe. So, I don't know, it worked for me. Next up is Faded Flag.
I just told her a minute ago, I wish this was heavier. I could hit her with it. She goes, oh, thanks.
That's by October House Fiber Arts, and it's on 36 count Liberty Gathering Gray by R&R with all the called for threads.
We must like the same fabric because we picked the same fabric for
Did we?
different backing for different ones.
And then these are the Patriotic Trio by Hobby House Needleworks. I only did 2 of the 3. I'm not going to do the third one. So the first one is America the Beautiful. And that is done on 36 count Spiced Honey by Color and Cotton.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thanks. With all the called for over dyes.
Beautiful.
And then Old Glory. Also 36 count Spiced Honey by Color and Cotton with all of the over dyes.
Beautiful, Shell. I'm sorry, but these need to be out all year round. You can't just do
I'm
this
really
and
happy
then
with
put
them.
them away.
And Lynn, thank you, Lynn. Lynn does a beautiful job of finishing.
Oh, that's just
so
beautiful.
I'm really happy with them. That's it for me for fully finishes.
Okay.
So your turn.
All right. My first one is, this is Winter Whale by the Blue Flower. Sorry about the glare. It was stitched on 40 count linen twilight blue. Called for thread is stitched by Lenny Holland and finished by Lynn.
That's pretty.
And this frame is from Hobby Lobby. Sorry about the glare.
Yeah. The light's coming in through the windows.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit more glare.
Okay, this
nice.
one.
Oh, cute.
This one is Be Thankful by Sampler Primitives. It's stitched on 32 count avocado by Fiber on a Whim. Called for Floss is stitched by Gwen, and it was finished by Lynn.
Very cute.
Isn't this, and you know, some of these, I've just handed to her and said, here, put it on here.
Is that a Hobby Lobby piece
I
too?
think so, and it's one I've had forever.
Okay.
So, which is to me even better. Okay, here is Granny's Christmas Tree by Carolyn Manning. Oops, sorry, I bumped it. It's stitched on Fiber on a Whim, 28 count Lugana Pistachio, called for DMC, stitched by Margaret, and it was finished by Lynn. And what she did is she took a frame we had here at the store
Very pretty.
and painted it. So, okay, now some of these I don't have fully finished, so I don't know, I don't have who really stitched them all. But this is Autumn Splendor by Brenda Gervais. I started this.
I've seen a lot of people stitch this.
Well, I started
That's a
it,
cute
and
frame.
yep, Lenny finished it, and then I
That's pretty.
put it in a frame. I love it. They're giving me a hard time because I start and Lenny finishes a lot of my stuff. Okay, then we have 5 Nickel Needles by Shakespeare's Peddler. Oh my land.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Well, this was in one of the boxes. Oh, it must have been in her box. Her box last year.
Last year, okay.
And oh my land, I just saw, I was watching Flosstube. Oh, I think it's Stitchery Express has an exclusive of hers. I'm not gonna lie, I may have gone right to the website.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful. She's just knocking it out. She's always knocked it out of the park. And they're just,
Yeah.
she's probably one of my top designers right
Yeah.
now. And I am sorry right now, I don't know who stitched it. It may have been Lenny. And then we took a frame that we already had made here and put it in.
Very cute. Let's take a quick break, should we?
Sure.
I think you have a customer.
Oh, sure.
We'll be right back. We're back.
Hello.
There might be a lot of this during this one, so.
Okay, then I think I showed this one done. But Mara was in and she finished this for me.
You have a thing about this cupcake holder thing.
I have always,
Muffin tin, that's what it is.
Before it was reuse, whatever, repurpose.
Yeah.
I've kind of always been that way. So this is, yes, an old muffin tin.
Perfect.
And when I get organized, it's going to go on my coffee wall.
Which is going to be over there?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No, we're good.
And this is C for Coffee by Heartstring.
Very nice.
And then we have, it's, excuse me. It's 7 a.m. Somewhere by Hands On Design. We're going to have to stop. Sorry. And Mara finished this for me also. And I think I gave her the board.
So is Mara taking finishing?
Yes.
No, she is, okay.
Yes. So, and then I have one more. It's not all the way done. Bringing Home the Tree by Sue Hillis. And again, this is one that I started. And Lenny finished. And you can still see my threads hanging there from lacing.
Oh, cute.
But we're almost...
Oh, that green frame is perfect.
Doesn't it make it pop?
Yeah, that's nice.
So
that's cute.
Okay, so
Very
I
cute.
think that's all my fully finishes. Ka-ching!
No?
Oh, I should show that. Yes. Okay.
And that.
That's not fully all the way though.
All right.
If you are friends of my kids, since my kids don't stitch, I try to get every one of their friends to do it, and it doesn't always work. And Macy is like daughter number 3 to us, and she's Britta's friend. And she came in one day and she said, Justine, look what I made for you. So she made this for me and fully finished it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
cute?
adorable? And then this went with it.
Oh, awesome.
So Macy, my dear, thank you. And she just got engaged.
Oh, how fun.
And do you know how honored you feel when you're sitting at home? And she called us. No, she must have FaceTimed us to tell us she was engaged.
To the boy she dated in high school?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's from Mapleton, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
So.
It's a small world.
It
Shell.
is.
One of my peeps married one of your peeps.
Yeah.
Yours going to.
Yeah.
So yes, that is my fully finishes. So
That happened with Mackenzie too.
that's right.
Yeah, she married a Mapleton
That's right.
boy. Yeah.
Which, by the way, she took our family pictures this fall.
Oh, she did a nice job.
She did.
Yeah.
She always does a wonderful job. So, all right, we will close this up for right now and clean off the table, and we'll be right back. See you in a bit. We're back. Now we have finishes.
Go ahead.
All right. Well,
This woman was texting me finishes like bing, bing, bing
well,
the other day. I couldn't believe it.
I've had this one forever. All is Calm by October House.
That's so pretty.
And it calls for I'm even reading it. Gentle Arts Wool. I have to say, I really enjoy, yes, I have. I went to Christmas and I showed this to my cousin Shelly, who, by the way, Shelly and Brad made us meals. And they had a wine cooler that they thought we should drink on here.
Okay.
So this is,
We'll put it up here.
yeah,
People can screenshot
it's
it if they
really
want to make
pretty
it.
and really good too.
It's pretty?
Well, because it's,
Oh, red Moscato.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they throw some cranberries in it? And
no, but that would have been a good idea.
that's what I would do. Cranberries and a sprig of rosemary.
You can forget the rosemary. Throw the cranberries.
Oh, no, the rosemary makes it pretty.
Well, does it have a minty taste?
Rosemary isn't mint.
I don't care. I don't want any type of thing like mint. We haven't seen each other for a while.
I guess I can't put in a cough drop while I'm here.
No,
can
that's
I?
not mint.
That's menthol.
That's different. Yes, it is, because I take those. Okay, so here is All is Calm.
Okay, don't lose this wine cooler recipe.
I know.
I'll take a picture of it before I leave.
So
Oh, we're really wiggling everything.
I'm sorry.
It was me that time.
this is either, I think it's probably 28 count, country mocha on the back. What I have some fabric at home, and I am going to start using it up. And I don't always stitch on a special count. That's my favorite. I stitch on the color.
Yeah.
So, or what I have handy when I start. But I just love that. Absolutely.
You know
love
I
it.
like the backside of vintage country mocha.
I know you do. I know you do. And,
Love it.
so do I. So, there is one of my finishes. You want to go?
Sure. So this is I'm counting this as three different projects, even though I'm stitching them all together because I'm going to put them in a drum. But this is Waxing Moon Designs Turkey Trio, and I have the first one done.
Oh, Shelly.
Well, actually, I have the border and the title for all three done, but the first one for Thankful is done.
Isn't that beautiful? And the fabric you're stitching on is beautiful.
Do you want to know the fabric?
I do.
Okay, I can tell you. It is 36 count oatmeal by Color and Cotton.
Oh, put all those flosses up there.
Well, okay, so don't think I'm nuts. Normally, with a pattern like this, I would have said, oh, other than the pumpkin, there's really nothing else I need overdyes for. I would just do it in DMC. But just for fun, I checked my week's dye works, and I was only short one or two, I think. So I thought, oh, I might as well use the overdyes since I have them. So yeah, they are very pretty.
That is beautiful, Shelly.
So yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Your turn.
Okay. So this one is, and again, I started it, and actually I was going to just make it into a drum. And this is Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose Cottage, and it's on 32 count flax. And I had this much done.
I was going to say, you did not finish that.
No, I had this much done, and I'm like, there's so many things I want to stitch.
Kathy Walker, I believe she started this with you, if I remember correctly.
You won, Kathy. And I was going to make this into a drum, you know? But then I showed it to Lenny, and
Of course.
she finished it for me.
That is so cute.
And I have a frame at home for it. I just have to put it together.
Very cute.
So, all right, there's
Very
that.
nice. My turn?
Your turn.
Okay. And I think I've said before on this one, my 12 Days of Christmas, I'm counting each one of these as a separate start and finish too.
Oh my gosh.
So I finished the 4th day of Christmas.
Shelly.
I just finished that not too long ago.
Isn't that beautiful?
And I'm stitching this piece on 46 count Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim with all of the NPI called for. So.
And you're still enjoying the NPI on the 46?
Yeah, oh, I love it. Yep, I absolutely love it.
I saw somebody had done Cochrane Hollow, and they didn't do them all. They just did like 6 of them or 4 of them. And I'm like, you know what?
That was Georgia Girl Stitches, Megan.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
wasn't that pretty?
yeah, I can start that.
Yeah. So I just need to pick up the 5th day today while I'm here, and I think I have one new thread that I need for it, and I think I'm getting low on one of the other NPIs.
So then will you start this right away or what?
Probably Sunday, because this is my Sunday stitch. So
Oh, Shelly, that's
even
just
though when I
beautiful.
was getting close on that 4th day, I stitched on it every day till it was done. I really haven't stitched. Well, you'll see with this other finish that I have.
Beautiful.
I've been kind of a monogamous stitcher the last couple of months, so because I've wanted to get some finishes done. That was one of them.
Nice. Okay, this one again, I think I only had a couple flowers done. In fact, I think I'd even unkitted it because there wasn't any floss in it. So Lenny finished this. It's Forever and Ever from With Thy Needle and Thread. Aren't those colors beautiful?
So pretty. Yeah,
This is a frame I need to pick out and get it ordered.
that's pretty.
Oh, I'm so glad that
She's a big girl.
she is, and I'm so glad that we finished her. Okay, I'm so glad Lenny finished her. Okay. Oh, I do have a couple more. Go ahead.
Okay. This was my big finish. The one that I stitched the most on the last couple of months because I just wanted to get it done. Teresa Kogat's Lynn that I love.
And we're going to get this puppy framed and on your wall.
Yep. And I'm going to be sure to tell you the fabric that I used because last time I showed this, do you know how many questions I got about what the fabric was?
I got quite a few emails too. Plus, I see there's an email out there that I have not got back to yet on what kind.
It became muscle memory typing in 32 count feldspar by PTP. It was funny. Anyway.
Drum roll.
She is a finish.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
32 count feldspar by Picture This Plus. And I have very little border on that, and I knew it going in.
You did, but you had more than what we...
Hopefully whoever frames this doesn't want to murder me, but yeah. I wanted that fabric, and it was the only piece she had, and so I just said, we're going to make it work. So, and I'm very... Okay, I want to tell a couple things about this. At the time, I was not stitching any higher than 32 count. And by the time I started stitching on 36 and 40 and 46, I was too far in to start over, in my opinion.
And we did have another 4 hours for her to pick the fabric.
I used all the called for threads. So a couple of things that I know now that bug me about this. Number one, I don't like to stitch with 2 threads anymore, so I will very rarely stitch on anything less than 36 count. And the other thing is, some people don't buy into this, but some people say make sure you start on a vertical thread. And now I know why. I did not start on a vertical thread on this piece, and it has bugged me the whole way through. There's something about the vertical thread that your needle finds that hole.
Oh, plus, if you're going to be off, it helps you not. Yeah. Because I've started to do that also.
Yeah.
And
you know what other one is that I wasn't starting on a vertical thread, and it's just killing me? My Rose Quaker. I'm battling through it, but so I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people don't. Maybe I'm crazy, but
well, it's what works for you.
Yeah, I will always start on a vertical thread from now on.
But I'm starting to understand that also, because sometimes I just can't wait to start, so I just start wherever. And
so I'm very pleased to have that done.
It's just beautiful, Shell. You deserve a standing ovation.
And that is all of my finishes. But you have a few more.
I do. Vicky, she's a stitching machine also. From Lila Studios. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I'm sorry, this is the Christmas one, and I grabbed autumn, so I'm so sorry. But
goodness sakes,
look at this. And I apologize, I have not ironed it, because I will when I get ready to frame it. But isn't this beautiful? I think is it called Peace on Earth, maybe? But it is from Lila Studio. Isn't that beautiful? I just can't. Wow.
That makes me want to kit that up right now.
You should, because it is absolutely beautiful.
Did she use all DMC?
She yes, all the called for is DMC. And you know, a lot of people would be like me, and you just can't stitch them all. On this autumn one, a lot of people are just stitching the middle.
Yeah, I like the Quakers.
Yeah, but isn't that beautiful? How lucky am I, huh?
Gorgeous.
Yes.
I'll take a closer look at that.
Are you all done with your show?
My finishes, yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, then last year, this was in Chantel's 141 design Christmas box. This is All Is Calm by Plum Street, which is out now. And Sarah stitched it for me, and I'm in the process of finishing it.
That's cute.
Isn't that adorable? Yeah. And it's on the called for, which was Seraphim, Nantucket Eve, and all called for floss. Then this one is Woodland Witch by With Thy Needle and Thread.
Oh, that's cute.
And Kay's daughter stitched
That's
this.
super cute. Looks like vintage country mocha.
It is. It is. And it kind of looks like it's not centered, but it is with all the leaves. And I am in the process of, Angela stitched this. I'm in the process of finishing it at home, so. Isn't that fun? And then, I don't know if you guys have heard about this. I was just talking to Shelly about, when we go to market in March. I said how excited I am to see what designers have automatics monthly or anything. This we ran, last year we ran into the Needle Minder of the Month Club by Flamingo Toes. We get this monthly, we don't know what comes in it.
Flamingo toes?
Mm-hmm. It's the Needle Minder. It's the Needle Minder of the Month Club. So every month you get a needle minder. So this is, I think this was October's. Then you get a cross-stitch chart and an embroidery chart. And of course, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So I stitched it up and put it on a board or a block from the dollar store. And of course, I'm not done with it, but it needs a little blue, don't you think?
But of course. Oh yeah, that's cute.
So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm still working on it. So, all right, that is my fully finishes.
Very nice.
Any more?
Not finishes, no. Do we need to take a cleanup break?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Be right back.
Very good. We're back. Good thing they don't have to wait the whole time that we are gone, because we were gone for quite a while.
Yeah, we are. It's almost dinner time. Lunchtime, sorry. Are you ready? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now we're going to show.
Whips.
Ta-da!
Things we've been working on. And honestly, I was telling Justine when we were off camera that we did our last Flosstube in October. And since October, I've only worked on 4 pieces. That turkey trio that I finished the one, Land That I Love, and my 4th day of Christmas, and this piece that I'm still working on. So I only really, because I finished those other 3, I only have 1 whip to show.
That's
So-
right. I've been kind of noticing that. I need some smaller items
I do too.
because it really boosts your...
I do too. And in my plans, all the stuff I want to start right now is big.
So is mine. So is mine.
So, I don't know.
That may be the longest section of our...
Yeah, I don't know what my problem is. But.
We may shine at that time, sorry. This is beautiful.
A good friend of mine borrowed me this retired blackbird pattern. This is one that they have not reissued. It's, I don't know how that's pronounced. I think it's Joyeux Noël. Anyway, I just love the kind of vintage coloring in this piece.
It is you.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
So-
Absolutely beautiful. And this fabric is beautiful also.
So the pattern, you'll see I'm stitching all the left side because it's on 2 pages. And I decided I didn't want to be flipping back and forth. So I am doing the whole left side first, and then I'll go over and do the right side so that I'm just reading off one pattern at that point. But I'm doing this on 40 count green tea by Color and Cotton. You probably can't see it here, but it is slightly green, the fabric. And I'm using all the called for over-dyed threads. And I did take some poetic license and change up some of the colors. There's a couple of the colors that, because of my fabric choice, they're very ghosty. So I'm not using them a whole lot. I am using them, but like some of them were in those borders separating the alphabets. And so I chose different colors for the borders so that they would really show, delineation between the two, or between the letters. But there's also some specialty stitches. There's Smyrna's, eyelets, and 4-sided stitch in this. So it's fun. I'm excited.
It is beautiful. Do you have any of your things hanging on your wall that you finished? Did you have Christmas at Hawker and Hollow hanging up?
Nope.
Seriously.
My house is in a constant state of construction, and I don't feel like decorating when it's like that. I just don't. Somebody needs to talk to my husband.
Not me.
Anyway,
that's your only whip?
that's my only whip right now because, like I said, I was busy stitching like a fiend on land that I love and 12 days of Christmas to get them finished.
They're beautiful. Absolutely
So, but I
beautiful.
got big plans. You're going to see that.
I can't wait. That's part of that. I'm so excited that you're here today so we can lay out all the plans and bounce things off each other.
I want you to show the hats that you started. I think they are stinking cute.
You know, Shelley, the only reason I have all these whips is because
so
I own a
soft.
store, right?
Yeah, well. You don't own this kind of store.
No, but I was on Instagram or Facebook or something, and I saw the Grinch hats. And I wanted to make 5 for my grandkids for Christmas.
They are so cute.
Okay, I didn't even get one done. And it's so nice because when I get the urge, all I have to do is walk down the hall just a little bit farther than the bathroom, and I can get any kind of yarn I basically want. So I went to Becky's, and I got Old Lion brand Heartland yarn. And what's the color?
Halakalala.
But here's my first one that's not done. And then
Look at the top, those little curly cues.
And then
That is
you-
going to be so cute.
you make them, you know, like this, and then you have a little red heart or something here for, yeah. So maybe I'll work on these and maybe they'll get them next year. But
They're super cute.
I thought they're kind of cute. I wanted to have their pictures taken. But then somebody says, well, just get one done and have them taken individually with the same hat.
I think it should be a goal for next year.
That's true.
And you need 5, so you should do, on average, 1 every 2 months.
Okay.
You can do that. You can handle it.
Okay.
It's a thing. We should maybe hold her accountable in
Oh,
these
must not
Flosstubes.
do that. I told you we get a little squirrely now. Sorry. Okay. You know, I am startitis. I'm sick and tired of looking at these things and want to stitch them. By gosh, they're going home with me, and I'm going to put 1 stitch in or 0 or 10,000, but I'm going to do it. So here's one of them. Here is Saint Nick
This is so
by
cute.
Running with Needles and Scissors. And
love that.
I've loved this since it came in. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when you see a pattern, you just have an idea in your head right away. Well, it's called for perforated paper. So I took the other part of my finish on the back of Country Mocha, and I am stitching this. I wanted to get all the white done, and I got the black done too, because then all I have to do is fill in. But I want this stuffed as a stand-up.
I think I texted you and said you were brave to stitch all that white
You
first.
did. But for me, it was like a goal. Oh, and the white is wool. Chalk by
really?
Gentle Arts. Did I tell you that I really enjoyed stitching with the wool?
No.
Yes. Remember you took that class at Market with the
see.
wool? Do you remember taking that class?
No. I took a class with wool? Or you did?
No, I think you did. Either this year or last year. I need to dig that out because it was a sampler. Wonder where I put that. Anyway, I love it.
It's kind of coming back to me now.
Yeah.
I think
You started
you wanted
it.
No, you wanted me to keep it, and I said absolutely not. This is yours. I sent it home with you, so you have it somewhere.
But anyway, there's one of my whips. Okay.
Very nice.
Let's see what else we have here, shall we?
Oh my gosh, that's not a finish yet.
No, because
Justine Lynn.
I can't find my thread. It's in a bag somewhere. I might as well show it. This has now been released.
Well,
and
it's not like you don't have a store and you can get more thread.
That's true. This was just released, and honestly, I've tried to order it and it's been sold out a couple times already. And so I don't have any in stock yet. But I don't know if you remember, but I stitched it on Colostrum 7 Victorian Red, and I changed the colors. So don't ask me what colors I changed them because I can't find them. I will though. They're in a bag because I know they went with me when I was stitching in the car.
She was going to town on this when we took our trip out to North Dakota this past fall.
So yeah.
And I thought for sure that'd be done. You were cruising.
I know, I wish. But I kind of like it to be a car one because it's so big I can see it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be, the kids and us are heading out in January for a couple days. And so hopefully I'll take that with it. You know, some people worry about their clothes. I worry about, what am I going to take to stitch on the car ride? And then this one, again, the minute it came in, this is a rice stitch cushion by Shakespeare's Peddler.
That's cute.
I just love it. Absolutely love it. It should be done by now, but it's not. I just love it. And she has such wonderful instructions.
I'm watching.
Thank you. Okay, and then Country Cottage Needleworks Christmas Market. I am going to stitch the whole thing on one piece.
Not for you.
Oh, sorry. As I turn. So,
I want to see this.
yes.
Can you tell as I'm going?
So this is, if you go to Country Cottage Needleworks website, she shows you the whole thing. And
Yeah, I wanted to see the whole thing. This is just one piece.
right. Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Is there a picture? Oh.
So I am stitching this on 32 count beautiful beige, and it's such a big piece of material that I'm actually using a hoop because there's just so much and it takes so long to get around it all. And honestly, I said I stitch on anything and everything. I wish I would have taken a 36.
Yeah?
But I already had everything all cut.
What is it, 40?
No, it's 32.
Oh.
And here are the threads, which I will need more.
Pretty.
And
You must have started in the middle.
I did because that's where it is.
Oh, this one wasn't out.
Nope, this one just came. This one was just released.
Oh, that's a shame I didn't do that one first so you could do a corner start.
Yeah, but I'll have to get up and over. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take as many needles as thread and either take one of those little thread keepers, or I might design my own and just keep a needle with every floss, because that is why I don't want to say I get tired, but there's only so many stitches you need.
Yeah, and then you're changing your thread color. Yeah.
And if I was prepared, which maybe that's my problem, I'm never prepared, I just think I could have it done in no time.
Yeah.
So that's my goal on that one. Don't hold me to it. Lenny, be prepared. And then the proper stitcher rejoice.
Lenny will watch this and think, holy cow, I'm going to have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I'm not going in there for a while, she's gonna say. And I grabbed 36 count feldspar and started this one.
Cute. Gee, I wonder why.
I know.
It's the blues.
It's the blues.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's so, and it's all in DMC, I believe. So, or that I'm using. I'm not going to use the silks on this. So I keep thinking, you know what, Justine, you got to have those at home, don't you? Don't you? And finally, Dasher and Dancer.
That's so pretty.
And I
What are you
picked
using?
silk and
Oh,
colors
that's pretty.
in the burgundy. Oh, that's right up your alley.
Yeah.
And we are on,
Oh, and you're doing it on a green.
um,
Kind
I
of.
think it's Antique Lace Seraphim.
Oh.
And this is the one I was going to put a thread a day in. Well, they're silks, you know, so you're not supposed to have your silks as long as you are.
Oh.
So I didn't do what I was supposed to do, but at least I
That's
started
a lot of
it.
stitching done, though. That's a lot of stitching.
It's just so very pretty.
It is.
And it's so nice to use one color. Just keep
What
going.
count are you on here?
It's either 30 or 40. I mean 36 or 40.
Looks like 40.
I thought I had it somewhere. I have to have it somewhere. So
Very
those are my whips that I worked on.
Very nice.
Now, are you ready for plans?
I am.
You start us off. I have to move some stuff around here.
Okay. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that was the mailman that time.
Mail lady.
So, mail lady. Oh, sorry, mail lady.
You're right.
So yeah. That there is a reason why we normally do these at the end of the day. So we don't have to stop and go. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal. So plans. You want me to start?
You go, girl.
Are we gonna go back and forth?
Let's go back and forth.
So stop me if I try to keep going, because we were gonna do back and forth earlier and I just went straight ahead.
Obviously, I never even noticed it.
So I am down below 20 whips.
That's against the law.
Yep.
Oh, you brat.
And so I want to do some form of the New Year's Eve 12 by 12.
I think we should do 30 by 30.
No, mini Christmas. You know, I've never fully done the true 12 by 12. I've usually done 6 by 6 or 6 by 12 or something. Anyway, and I'm still not going to do a 12 by 12 because I don't want to get up over 30 again. So anyway.
Slam!
Are you bleeding? Anyway.
Oh, fun.
So I've got some written down here that I really want to start. And I was thinking to myself, start 3 big ones, because all of my stuff is big right now. I have no smalls. I thought start 3 big ones and then the rest do smalls. Well, that's not how it's going to go, because everything I want to start is a big one.
That doesn't mean you can't start some little ones in between later.
Well, yeah, I think that I will just start some little ones throughout the year. Maybe I won't start any more large ones other than these ones that I'm going to start at on the 12 by 12. So the first one I'm considering, but I may not be able to do it because you don't have it yet, and we need to find out how you can get it, right? The modern folk.
Just order. Oh, you downloaded it from him, but you wanted the actual hard copy.
No, I haven't downloaded it from him.
I would download it. Get that done.
We'll see. Even if I download it, I like to have a copy of the pattern.
Yeah.
So
you may have to print it besides.
But I don't know where you get the hard copy pattern. So Justine's looking into it for me. But right?
Right. But you can always print your PDF too. You like the professional kind? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, if I do want to get started on it, I could download it and put it into
Maybe you should tell them what you're talking about.
Modern Folk Embroideries 2026 SAL that I will not be doing as a SAL. I'm just going to stitch it because I love it. And it's called Little Acorns. And I wonder if I can find a picture of it.
Well, anything Jacob does is beautiful.
Yeah, maybe you want to start and I'll show a picture.
Well, I asked Shelly, are you going to do a blessing sampler? She looks at me, she goes, Justine, I've never done a blessing sampler. You ask me that every single year. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you do know that all my goals never happen. I'm just dreaming, right? But what I would like to do, instead of start one and finish one, it would be a true blessing if I finished anything. So I thought, why don't you finish one that you've already started? So I'm going to aim for From the Heart. This is 1841. I've loved this. Of course, I've loved it because of the colors. And I'm almost there. I just have a quarter of it left.
Okay.
So
that needs to get done.
This is my blessing sampler for January. So this is on my list. I'm not checking it twice either. So okay, did you find it?
Well, I don't know how well they'll be able to see it, but it looks like that.
Can I tell you how proud I am of you for even looking into that?
I just think that's so pretty.
And what are yours in red?
First of all, it's red, yes. Second of all, it's got all the things I like on it. Acorns, deer,
trees,
trees, flowers, birds, and there's a little repetition, but not a whole lot. So yeah, I love that. So that's one that I would like to start on the 12 by 12.
She says, Justine, you need to do that too. You need to do it in blue.
Yep, you do.
Well, you know, I looked at the one we did last year. We did Evertote's,
Christmas box.
yes, and of course, he does the design, and I'm just as bad as you are. It's framed and everything, and it's laying on top of my dresser.
Oh, goodness.
What good does it do there? Okay.
What's next?
You're next. You're up.
Okay. The next one, I gotta find it here, that I am going to start, and I think this is gonna be my New Year, New Start. Everybody's doing it. A peacock, a unicorn, a badger.
And you didn't get to see Mona's done, did you?
I haven't seen it done yet, no.
It's beautiful. And she was debating on whether she would stitch the water, and her granddaughter said, well, of course you need to stitch the water, and she did.
But she didn't do the satin stitch, did she? Did she do just cross stitches?
I think she did the satin.
Did she? I'm not doing that many I can't satin stitch. I can't do it.
I think she did.
I think I'm just gonna do full crosses for the water.
Either
Is
way,
that gonna
it's
look
beautiful.
silly?
No.
Okay.
You be you.
I'm gonna pull the DMCs today, and I already have my fabric. It's the 36 count pub crawl. It's a half a yard because I can't fit it on a quarter yard. But I think this is what
Mona used.
So instead of stitching all that background, I'm just gonna stitch it on this green. It's called Pub Crawl. It's by Roxy Floss Company. I ordered that from Evertote. So that's going to be
And you're not stitching all of it, right?
start.
You're going to use the green as the background?
Yeah.
Okay. Because remember seeing Patty's from Albert Lee?
No. Is she stitching the background?
It's so fun because yours and mine aren't going to be the same.
Yeah.
And hers and ours are. You know, they're
Yeah.
all so different. Make it you.
Am I going to regret not stitching the background?
No.
My thing is, I want it to look like a tapestry. Is it not going to look like a tapestry if I don't stitch all that green?
I wish you could have seen Mona's. They're both beautiful. The thing is, if you're going to stitch it as a tapestry, why did you get the green fabric?
Because I had already decided I wasn't going to stitch all
Okay,
that green.
there you go.
Well-
Done. Check.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
decided.
I could still, I mean, this is beautiful fabric. I could use this for something else later if I decide I want to do the whole thing and stitch all that green. And the thing is, I could do everything but the green and then have that as fill-in at retreats and stuff. We'll see.
You better hurry up and decide.
I have to figure it out because
Isn't it
guess
tomorrow
what?
night?
Well, no, because this is going to be my New Year, New Stitch, so it's Thursday.
2 days then. Excuse me.
I have 2 days to figure this out.
Get your blank together.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, you're up. You're next.
All right. Also, I'm going to do Whip Go again this year. I filled out my chart. I'm missing 2. I do know what one of them is. And the numbers were called. And what I would like to do, as I say at the end of December, is maybe if I have a chance, one of these, I'll do a stitch a day for the first 15 days. A stitch a day, a thread a day. And then for the next 15 through the rest, I'll do a stitch a day on the other one. Okay, it sounds good, I know. Just play with me.
No, I just physically cannot see this pattern again. Oh,
Reindeer seed sack. Feed sack. So,
Justine, dig in and get her done.
so here's what I have. Someday, so this is on my list. Of course, I would love to be able to finish some of these. Some of these, I don't think I touched this one last year. I think I was going to finish it, but I don't think I did. And then I'll just finish up with my rest of mine.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Go for it.
Okay, and then this one was from Shanty Stitchers, Hands-On Design, Polly Maria, and I have loved this. We got it kitted up and everything from Ginny at Shanty.
I have one too. I haven't started it though.
Well, I have, and I was so excited.
This is the one that you started the wrong way and had to start over,
Yes,
right?
Jenny looked at me and she goes, Justine. I'm like, oh, shoot. So, yeah. So yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Thread.
What stitch is that? Oh, it is cross stitch.
That one is, yep. Oh, good. I don't know I've got a couple of them in here. You will see on my work quite often, I will have a thread with a needle there because I give Shelley a hard time for being, perfect and precise. If I don't have it like that, I'm less likely to pick it up and start on it. This way it's all ready to go and I can, so I know some people don't like to keep needles in their projects and I know I shouldn't, but it's in my head. Okay, so that's my whip code for this month.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Surely that's not all your plans.
Heck no!
Okay. Next one up is it Celtic Noel or Celtic Christmas? Celtic Christmas by Lavender and Lace. I have loved this thing forever. Look at that red. Ooh. So I'm going to be pulling threads for this today as well. And starting this as one of my 12 by 12 or 6 by 12 or 7 by 12, whatever I end up with.
30.
I think it's 6 by 12. I have 7 here. So it's 6 by 12 on New Year's Eve, and then my New Year New Start is the 7th.
So don't anybody call her on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
We'll see. We'll see. I love this. So, and I have not picked out fabric for this yet, but okay, here's where I need your help, everybody out there. I've been Googling this, and I've been reading that. So this is normally done, because of the beading, it's normally done on a 28 or a 32. But it is my understanding, if I go with the Mill Hill Petite beads, Petite seed beads, I can do this on a 36. And I only want to do one strand, so I'm going to do it on a 36. Stop me if you think this is a bad choice.
No.
You have 24 hours. Because
no, there's you just have to do a conversion.
Right. So I'll be doing that today as well. I'm going to get my seed beads today as well so that I've got them.
Holy buckets. You've really sped up on your talking. You talk just about as fast as I do now. Did you know that?
Do I? I refuse to believe that. I think that is a lie. Anyway. So I need to pick a fabric for this today and pull all the threads and the beads. And I'm going to do it on 36 count.
And that is going to be a new start tomorrow night.
And someone out there, you know who you are if you're watching. Thank you again for your help with this. I appreciate it.
We get by with a little help from our friends.
So, because of her, I'm going to be able to start this. So,
all right.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, one of my new starts. Tonight, tomorrow night,
tonight,
Thursday.
You're starting one tonight?
Who knows? Is by J Designs. So this is from Julie. And ever since I have seen it, I have absolutely loved it.
Julie from, what are they called? I can't remember the name of their Flosstube.
Sampler in Black.
I can't remember. That's horrible.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful. So
I am actually going to use one color that calls for different colors of black. But I'm going to use gunmetal. And then, oh, I know. And then I have two different...
grays?
Yes. Pearl cotton.
Oh, okay. Pearl.
And I had some people in here, and I said, what do you like? Well, we limited to 2. And I kind of like them both, but I'm going to have you look a little closer today and tell me which one you think.
Okay.
So here is one, because again, staring at them does not get them done. So, okay, that's one of mine.
My turn?
I'm going to lay this out here so you Tell me.
You know, what can I do with that one? Is it in here? There it is.
Ta-da!
So I did the Prairie Schooler monthly, or I'm doing the monthly samplers. I have January done, and I have October and November kitted and pulled, and I was going to start one of those, and then Justine got me this one, July. And so I'm switching gears, and I think I'm going to stitch this one and hopefully have it done in time for the big birthday in July. So this is another one I'm going to kit up today. I have the fabric, I just need to get all the threads. Prairie Schooler July sampler.
Is that going to be your only patriotic stitch this year?
No.
You know what I want to do?
What?
One Nation.
Oh, good Lord.
That may be why I haven't started it yet. Okay. Again, tired of looking at it, pull it, get it ready. This is from the Sampler Company, Dwelling Place Sampler, which,
That's pretty.
yeah, of course you like it.
I love that big red house.
I know you do. So again, I got stuff at home, so I apologize. My DMC is not,
You know what else I like?
what else do you like?
For the most part, it's not too symmetrical. There's lots of randomness.
There's
on
more.
it.
So here is the DMC. I just have to pick which fabric I want to use. And what do I have? I have Mocha 36 count from,
This is going
Be
to hide
Stitch Me.
itself in that.
but look at here, it does there too. Or I have Heirloom 36 count needle bling. I don't know, I kind of like the modeling on there, so I don't know.
What is that color for?
I think it's in the flowers.
You don't think it's the wings of the bee?
Could be, but those are outlined.
So that would be okay.
Yeah,
But I don't think it's in the flowers, is it?
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
You find out, because there comes a point where, you know
What's
what?
the number?
I just
951.
go with the flow, and if I don't like it when it's stitched, I'll go pick something else.
Holy buckets.
Okay, well, as long as she's doing all that.
Yep. Yes, there is some of it in the flowers.
Okay. Here's another one by Brenda Keys, the Sampler Company. This is Salt Box Farm. Look at that. This is a newer one to me.
You don't have all the threads here yet, right?
No, I don't.
Okay,
That's
was
just
gonna
what I
say,
had at home.
The bee's wings are ecru, and I don't see ecru.
No.
Okay.
So, so yes, this is basically full coverage. And
What is it? I didn't see it.
well, pay attention.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Yes. It's
Look
called
at you go.
Salt Box Farm. Here's the threads that I had, and you know what? It's full coverage. So I don't know. This is either a 28 or 25 Lugana that I had kitted up for a Heaven and Earth that I said forget it. So we may do this. I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll see, because it doesn't need to be anything fancy because it's going to be full coverage. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, your turn.
My turn. Okay.
Sorry about the rest.
You asked if I was going to do any other patriotic, and
Nice
I am.
bag.
Thank you. That's one of Dee's bags. And here it is. Stacy Nash Liberty for All Sampler.
Ooh.
I love that. And I think there's 5 colors, maybe 4. 4 or 5. I've got it pulled here.
Oh, that's the one I said I might have in my thing too, right?
Yep, 5
that's
colors,
not
and
the
they're all
one.
weeks. There they are. I'm gonna start that one. And it looks like I'm doing the called for 40 count Patriots brew, I believe. What did I do with that pattern?
Right here, you mean?
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, Patriots
See what my
brew.
grandpa said. Why don't you use that one till you find it?
It says 36 count, but I'm doing it on 40. Because that's the way I roll.
And so this will be when you start tomorrow night.
Yes. Ta-da! Okay, your turn.
Okay, I was extremely excited. I had two very good friends, very good customers message me on Facebook. Ooh, not this weekend, the weekend before. The daughter of the primitive needle, excuse me, had put out on Facebook that if any of the stores would like to buy her mother's actual patterns, message her. So I messaged her and I got a response immediately. So here is one of them. Let your life speak. And when these are gone, they are gone. So, you know, I always say that I kind of want to stitch something that's, this will go home, this will be at my home when it's gone. But I have these two different fabrics. I have to pull the threads. But this is one that I'm going to.
If my life speaks, it's going to be a really boring story.
So yes, here's another one. Okay, you go ahead, you're up.
It's going to be one of those books that puts you to sleep.
Don't I tell you that all the time?
I am finally going to get this started for my son. I have talked about this for so long. Oh, I don't think I have a picture to show you, but I'm going to start his Viking ship.
Ooh.
On this 36 count field stone by Color and Cotton with this black, what is this called?
103.
No. Sulky.
Oh.
Sulky. With the sulky threads. It's all black.
And you're doing it on what count?
36.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, just try it and see what you think.
Okay. Otherwise, I could go to a silk, but I keep saying I'm going to start it, and he keeps getting excited, and then I
Slam.
don't start it. So I am going to do that. While you go, I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it.
Okay. The next one is also by the Primitive Needle. This is Gather, and I know I had this pattern when I bought the store and sold out of them. So this one is going to be, did you see it?
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
So this is what I have. I still need some more, but this is what I had at home. And I don't know. I've got a couple different fabrics here, but I have it on 40 count fiber on a whim, cream and sugar. We'll see what happens. So. By the way, I love your green nails.
Thank you. My Christmas nails. I don't think this is the one.
Well, good, because that's the pattern.
Yeah, I can't show that. No, I can't show that.
Oh, I can't show that. Okay, would you like me to continue on?
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, then I have had this one all kitted up and ready to go. I think I got this from that Facebook group. Rose Hill Farm Sampler and Pin Keeps. Homespun needlework, cross stitch and samplers. And again, it's kitted up. It's ready to go. Why am I not doing it? So I have it on the called for, everything. I don't know what, it's probably a 36. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
That is pretty.
You have it, don't you?
Yep. I'm worried that fabric's too dark.
Well,
That's why I haven't started that one yet.
we'll find out. Okay, am I still on a roll?
You're still on a roll.
Okay. This has been kitted up at my house. I'm tired of it being kitted up. Let's get it going.
Is that Brenda Gervais?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Harriet Elizabeth Coe. Oh, loved it from the beginning. And that's when I had some needle and flax. So I have, it's Brie, 40 count. Isn't that pretty?
That is beautiful.
Yep,
Beautiful.
on my list. At what point are you just gonna give up?
I don't know.
It's just wondering.
Keep going, because I know you got more.
How many more do you have?
Just a couple.
Oh. Okay, what's in my, oh, again. It does no good at home being kitted up.
It does not.
It does not. This one also, oh, didn't mean to do that. This is Let's Talk Stitching by Hands On Design. Every time I look at this in my drawer, it's like, oh. So, yep.
I haven't started that one either. Naughty.
There we go. Just do it. Okay, maybe I would give up if I were you now.
No, I can't.
Okay. Then, oh, I kitted this up when we went somewhere.
I'm gonna have to. I can't find it.
Okay, then you go next.
No, you go. Ooh, I have that one too, and I haven't started it.
Yep. Absolutely
Ooh, that's good.
love it. Seraphim
Antique lace.
Imagine that, antique lace. Can you tell I like antique lace? Shelly Lynn.
That's pretty. Ooh,
Look at that.
very pretty.
This may be one I have to start tonight. Okay, you go while I dream.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I only have one other one left. And I've been talking about this one for a while. By Samplers and Primitives, Noel Ornament Sampler. This came out in August, right? At the
Yes,
online market.
I love their patterns.
And I'm going to be stitching this on a 46 count vanilla by Color and Cotton, but it has just a hint of pink.
Ooh,
I don't know,
beautiful.
you can't really tell, but look at all of these. Ooh,
Shelly, that's going to be beautiful.
it's gonna be lovely. So yeah, that's the last one that I'm gonna start. And then I'm also going to do some smalls throughout the year because I have a few more patriotic smalls I want to get done too, to go with those other ones that I showed early on today.
Beautiful. Okay, my next one, actually, at the last welcome weekend, we had to do a conversion, floss conversion because I did not carry the kind of floss that it had. And I didn't start it, but I was trying, one strand, two strands, seeing what I thought.
With silk on 40, I'd do one.
Right, but every fabric is different. So
Yeah.
that's why I try to, there we are. Okay, so here's these.
Pretty.
Okay, it's R&R Patriots, and what it is, oops, I'm gonna keep that there. It's from this book, from Betty Creations. I've had this book and I've sold it, and I haven't checked lately, but they have been out of stock, and they were out of stock all over. She said she had to get more printed. So this is the one I'm gonna do.
That's pretty.
And I have wanted to do it and wanted to do it again. Just do it.
Just start it. You can't finish it if you don't start it.
That is right. So those are what I have kitted up, ready to go. I do have two more things that I'd really like to do. Do you want to see those?
Yeah. So how many do you have? Have you counted?
3.
Times 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not that bad.
And 2 more makes 12. So you're
Well,
doing 12
if
by
I do.
12.
Remember this one?
Yep.
This is from Liz Matthews, Engraver's Chart. And honestly, I don't know why, but from the minute she released this, it's always drawn an eye. And then we were at Country Sampler, and it was, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was looking at it last night going, if I went down, it'd be easier counting down instead of across. So this is one I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me that way?
I'm not looking at you anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And then apparently I either missed this at market or something, because I'm pretty sure if I would have seen it, I would have wanted it. These are Jeanette Douglas's Christmas dots. And
Didn't you get these for Shannon at market? I thought you did.
I don't know. Here's August, but I didn't see the model.
Oh, okay.
Which doesn't surprise me, as busy as we are at market. And I just grabbed a couple that I had. But there is, these are done all on one piece. And they're just beautiful.
Mm.
That's why I know if I would have seen it, I would have, because for some reason it's just
Maybe
so
I
neat.
picked them up?
You could have. I don't know, either that or
Yeah.
you just can't see everything.
No, that's true.
So this is also my dream. I don't know. I would like to start with Januaries, and I'm not quite sure if I have Januaries. I may have to get some more in to get it all together.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also on my list to do. And honestly, these aren't that big. So these would be kind of the smalls.
But there's 12 of them?
No, there's more than 12, I
Oh,
think.
jeez. Okay, then.
So anyway, that's on my list. Also, another thing. One of the displays we have here at the shop, which we had at the window lit up, is the Nutcracker Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I would like to add something to it every year. And we already have them all stitched. Mara finished them all. But I would like to do some little trees, little stand-up trees, little stuffed trees, different things. So it's something to add to this. So I'm going to be looking for trees, maybe little lamp posts, just taking them out of different things and putting some on perforated paper, having some on fabric, just
You should
different.
make a little ice rink and put little skaters on it.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, and every year. So, yeah,
There you go.
maybe next year we can work on that. So, anyway, okay. Those are my plans, which could stay in the bag for 6 months when I get home.
One never knows. What's next? Shop news? Or what's coming up?
Oh, yes, there's a lot of things coming up. All right, let me grab my notes. First of all, I have to show you. We have I'll show you here. Every year we have a Happy Holidays ornament that's just designed just for Welcome Stitchery. And this year, Lucy Beam designed it for us. And here is the pattern. And we use the finishing board from Chantel 141 Design. And
Oh, that's cute.
the fabric on the back of this pattern is from Michelle's Quilting and Sewing here in Blue Earth. And then every year we have we make kits, excuse me. So we have a 32 count kit. It's just little. And a 16, excuse me, count 8 a kit. It's just little. I think that's why I liked it so much is, believe it or not, I stitched this. I could finish it. And we have a Happy Holiday box then that goes out every year. And this year, I was so lucky to work with Melissa Coons of Rustic Hens Stitchery, because here are the bags that went in it. I embroidered with my embroidery machine the front of the bag, and then Melissa put the bags together for me. Isn't that beautiful? So, this is what these could go in.
Yeah.
There we go. Problem solved. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then also every year, Julie designs a hardanger and cross stitch pattern for us. I have always loved the two combined. I should sometime bring the joy that I brought that has the hardanger and cross stitch in, because I've always loved it. Anyway, so this is Julie's design for this year, and it's just beautiful. If you go to their Flosstube, she will actually show you the models in person, but they're just beautiful. And we have some kits available for those also. What happens is not everybody wants to do the hardanger, so we have 2 different kits. One is hardanger, and this is the hardanger one. And then we have one that is done is Ada. So in case you're interested, I just love these. Absolutely love these. And she does such a good job on her finishing. So that is what we had for December. Oh, and if I could mention, I should have mentioned this before or prior. If you want to place an order or have questions about what the shop has in stock at the store, please either email us or call us or check the online. Please don't put orders on Facebook, on Instagram, or on YouTube. And the reason we don't want that is because we just can't reach out to everybody to get the orders. If we can just look at 2 things or 3 things, it helps. And quite often, if somebody will message me on Facebook and say, do you have this? I try to get back to them, but you're more likely to get forgotten because I'm focusing on here.
And I think your phone number and your email are in the comment
Correct.
or the section below.
So just leave us a message and we'll be happy to get back to you. I just don't want anybody to get forgotten. So, okay, we have quite a few things coming up.
Awesome.
All right, we have Welcome Weekend, and that is January 23rd and 24th here in Blue Earth. And when we do the Welcome Weekend, it's actually in the room we're filming in. It is so much fun. First of all, you get to meet these gals, and not guys also, you're more than welcome. It's, like I said, it's a welcome family. And the thing in January is, you know, we're in Minnesota, so it's a 50-50 shot. As long as you get your hotel canceled, you're not out anything because it doesn't cost anything. The only thing is I ask that you please go onto the website and sign up, because I do need to know how many people are coming, so I make sure I have enough chairs. So that is that weekend. And then on that Saturday of Welcome Weekend, there's going to be a couple things going on, and I'll email you who've already signed up. Then February 6th and 7th is our Super Bowl sale. And Monica had a Super Bowl sale when she was out in Illinois, and we followed through with it. And there are going to be some sales. There's a couple extra special things going on around here, and it's time to move some inventory. And I would love to do inventory, and the less that is out, the better. So if you can make it, and if you live close by, please come join us and see what you can find. Then it's like bing, bang, boom. Then we head to market. So in March, we will start getting the orders or the emails from designers on what's going to be present at market. And we will again take pre-orders. And that just is awesome, because then we go to market, we know what you would like for us to bring back, because we cannot bring back everything. Granted, we can get it later, and I'm happy to order anything for you later. But it's just hard to believe it's already coming up. Shelly and I are both registered for some classes that are going to be taking place, and I think I've told you before how much I love those classes. I just wish I could retain it all. That's the problem. Oh, and how fun it is to see the people at market from last year. And I don't mean just the shop owners and designers, the people who help each other. You get to see them. In fact, was it last year? I believe we were in the hallway.
Yeah.
And there's a cart we use that we keep in the corner away from everything so we can fill it. And my husband came down to get it. So I had it in the corner way away so nobody would trip on it. And I said to Shelly, she says, where's the cart? And I'm like, it's over there. No, it's not. I said, yes, it is. It's over there. No, it's not. I said, yes, it is. Somebody walks past us and goes, sure is nice to know that you guys are the same way in real life as you are on camera. So yes, I think it's the bluegrass stitching. Of course, the owner also, but or the owners, but I think it's their gals that we run into quite often and giggle and laugh. So how fun! Okay,
I was writing all this down while you were talking.
Were you?
Yeah, because I never have the dates.
Oh,
and then I have to
sorry.
call you, and it's just a bother to.
No, it's never a bother. Okay, then our next welcome weekend would be March 20th and 21st, and that is also when we'll kind of have a little open house for what we brought back from market. So yeah, it's just hard to believe it's already here again.
I know.
It's like, wow.
We're gonna try again, see if we can get Ken to go with us.
Okay, don't say it too loud so he doesn't get sick.
I know.
Spring it on him. Hey, we're going tomorrow.
Pack a bag.
And then, we have some big retreats coming up this next year, and I am so excited for both of them. Remember when, before the store was around, we would get together for crafting weekends at my house?
Yep.
And I'd always make you do something different than what we had originally planned, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have Annie B's coming, and she is coming June 18th, 19th, and 20th. And I'm so excited because it's 3 days. We did surveys at the end of the Teresa Kogut retreat, and that was one that was mentioned that they like to have 3 days. And I think part of that is if you're traveling in here, you want to, have more than a couple. So I am planning some make and takes for one day, and she will present her project, and then we're gonna have a little make and take the next day and another little make and take the next day. So yeah, I'm just so looking forward to it because you get together and you see people you haven't seen for a while, you get to meet new people, and it's all around the stitching, so have fun. And then we have another one, November 13th and 14th. It's called the Holiday Sampler Retreat. And again, I am ecstatic about this one because, well, happy holidays, and it's going to be holiday themed.
Yeah.
And it starts off with the Holiday Sampler here in Blue Earth, which again in Blue Earth, down Main Street, which is what I'm looking at right now, and on 169 we have shops up there. We're all lit up for the holidays, start the season off right.
Yep.
So what better way to start it than with a bunch of friends and Lucy Beam and Heartstring Samplery.
Yep.
So I have been talking to Becky from Lucy Beam, and wow, the things she has planned. And then we will also come down on 169 and Main Street and participate in the Holiday Sampler. We'll hopefully have a ride back and forth from the 10 talents there. And yeah, since it's going to be a holiday theme, stay tuned to see what else it involves.
That'll be fun.
If you are interested in both of these, you can go right to the website at welcomestitchery.com, and it's right on the front page. Just click on it and sign up. So
Join us.
yes,
That'll be fun.
I'm ecstatic for both of them because they're both going to be totally different. And yeah, I may have been working yesterday all day on getting something ready for one of them. So
cool.
Stay tuned.
Yay.
All right, anything else? Oh, and then we will also have vendors at both of them. So, and the food also will be from Farmer's Daughter, which we had rave reviews from Teresa Kogut on how
that was
wonderful
another
food
thing
it
on
was.
your
So,
survey.
yeah.
So
So yeah.
excitement.
Ta-da! I wish you guys could see this table.
I know. We have a lot of picking up to do. But that's all right. We have all day.
Yes, we do. We do. So, and I just can't thank you all enough for calling, talking to me, stopping in, smiling, saying hi. It's so much fun. And yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Gotta get that third one in, then I know we're done. All right. Is that it?
My coffee cold. How about yours?
Yeah, mine too.
All right.
Oh, well.
Cheers to stitching. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.